Now that the dust has settled, I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I suppose we should probably check in with a few people. Word probably travels fast with something this big, but we can't count on that.
Dagon Defier. Woot woot.
Now that the dust has settled, I'm not really sure what to do with myself. I suppose we should probably check in with a few people. Word probably travels fast with something this big, but we can't count on that.
Who do you want to check with?
As many as we can. Let's get everyone in the same place so we can all collectively catch our breath.
Celebrate.
Everything happened so fast after we kicked Dagon in his ugly face, we didn't really get a chance to talk. Maybe we could all meet in Leowin?
What do you need me to do?
I'd tell you to put up your feet, but I know you better than that by now. You never sit still for long. So I say we head to Fargrave and start by checking in with Kalia and Madam Wim first. We don't even know if they've heard what happened yet.
I'll meet you in Fargrave.
I'll meet you in Fargrave at the House of Wims. Once we talk to Madam Wim and Kalia, we can decide who to track down next.
Oh, what about Larenth?
Oh, that. I was trying not to think too hard about it. Thought it might spoil the celebration. Nothing puts a damper on a job well done like a Daedra who you sort of thought was your friend deciding to steal the powers of the ambitions, huh?
What do you think she's really going to do with the powers, though?
I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know. I never really understood why she was helping us in the first place, but I didn't question it. Now I have to wonder if this was her plan all along, and what she's going to do next.
Well, she's been our ally so far. We know she's not going to give it to Dagon.
That's true, but she's still a Daedra at the end of the day, isn't she? I hope you're right. She was with us every step of the way on our mission to stop Mehrunes Dagon. We couldn't have done it without her help. That has to mean something.
Caius?
What a battle. I will remember it always with great pride. As should you, champion. You faced an insurmountable foe and arose victorious. Are you not pleased with such a triumph?
Mehrunes Dagon really defeated?
You banished Dagon to the depths of the Deadlands. It is as close to death as Daedra can conceive. You have done what many would consider impossible. But he will return eventually. Even I might have considered that impossible before meeting you.
Do you have any idea what Larenth is going to do with the power of the ambitions?
No. I care little for what she does with her prize. Neither you nor I have any use for the ambition's power. Why concern yourself needlessly?
Kind of what I feel like, too. What will we do now?
An interesting question. Afrauz is defeated. The waking flame is extinguished. And you, mortal, have dealt Mehrunes Dagon a humiliating blow that he will no doubt remember for eons to come. My kin are avenged. I have many possibilities.
Hey, he's always been a nomad and kind of free. Come with us, Helium.
Once again, I believe my work here is done. But if it turns out that Mehrunes Dagon needs yet another sharp lesson, I hope you'll think of me.
Hey, Rox, come with us.
A battle. Glorious. Blood drenches the ground of Destruction Solace, and Mehrunes Dagon's defeat shudders throughout the realm. To witness your triumph was my greatest honor, Master.
How'd you fare in the rest of the battle?
Excellently. While you pursued Sombrin, I helped the others hold back the forces of Mehrunes Dagon. I lost count of the foes I felled in your name. My whiskers trembled with the memory of their last moments.
How'd you accept Destruction Solace, anyways?
Just when I thought we might be overwhelmed, a great and sudden force seemed to freeze the Deadlands entirely. Our adversaries halted in their tracks, clearly shaken by the event. We used the distraction to fall back, for we knew the fight was done.
Thanks for your help, Arox.
Of course, Master. The very foundations of this plane trembled with your might. A legion of Daedric eyes and ears bore witness to your victory. Dagon will never forget such a resounding defeat. It was my honor to be a part of something so monumental.
What do you plan to do now?
Within this small body beats the massive heart of a titan. You have reminded me that my fight is not yet done, and I can still be of use. I am finished feeling sorry for myself, and hope is not lost. Perhaps one day I can reclaim my true form.
Is that possible?
Possible? You stormed the gates of Destruction Solace and brought Mehrunes Dagon to his knees. And you brought your allies home safely. Nothing seems impossible after witnessing that.
True.
If a cure for this curse exists, I will find it.
Twice now you have saved the people of Blackwood, and perhaps all of Tamriel, from the devastation of Mehrunes Dagon. Forgive me if I say that I hope we do not meet this way again.
This day belongs to you, friend. I can't imagine how we would have stopped Vondacia or Mehrunes Dagon without your help.
That's right. It's all me. No help whatsoever. Okay, a bit of help.
So we're all meeting in Leowyn, was it? It'll be good to see everyone gathered in one place and safe. We didn't get much of a chance to assess what happened. This will give us a chance to regroup and discuss.
Can we count on you to be there?
Of course. I'd help you and Everly hunt the others down, but I think I need to be alone for a bit. So much has happened, and I feel like I still haven't caught up. Would you two be alright if I take some time for myself?
Evelyn and I can handle things.
Great. Not that I had any doubts. You and Everly head to Fargrave. Get Madam Wim and Kalia caught up. I'll meet you in Nirn once I've got my head sorted.
Do you think that we've seen the last of Labyrinth?
I can't imagine she's eager to run into us again after stealing the powers of the ambitions. Though that would be a normal reaction, and she doesn't exactly have a history of being predictable. I think it's impossible to say for sure.
Did we get rid of Mehrunes Dagon for good? Of course not.
I don't know if a Daedric prince can ever be gone for good. They're immortal, that's their whole thing. But at the very least, I think Fargrave will be safe from him for a long while. Nirn too. We made sure of that.
Where did the Ego Nimic send him?
I'm not really sure. What we learned from the Longhouse Emperors was that it would effectively banish him from Nirn. I would think he'd have turned up in the Deadlands, but it's possible he could be anywhere in Oblivion.
Got upset when there wasn't cake in Gideon. If there's cake here, I'd be happy with some alcohol. Right. What? Where's it sending us? Here? Really? All right. Coming in from the front entrance. Get a reminder of Fargrave. Into the House of Whims.
You did well, regardless of where the powers of the ambitions now rest.
I agree. You defeated Mehrunes Dagon. That's incredible.
And there's the hero of the moment.
Callie, how you doing?
Evalie gave us a condensed version of what happened. I'm so glad to see you both safe and sound. You thwarted a plot that began before I was born. Now I am bound to no one. Nothing. It's almost bittersweet.
Heavily.
Hey, you made it! I was just telling Madam Wim and Kalia about what happened. Why don't you talk to Madam Wim now? I've taken up too much of her attention already.
Because she kind of has a crush on me.
The small wood elf has an oversized persona, rather like a Banekin, I suppose. She informed me of the rendezvous in Leowin. Kalia and I will be sure to attend. There is something I'd like to bring to your attention first.
How could she? Well, I guess she can attend. What is it?
There have been strange magical occurrences in the city. They started quite recently, and while I do not know for sure, I have a theory about these incidents. After hearing what transpired in Sundercliff, I believe they may be connected to Lyrinth.
What do you mean?
The little wood elf told us that Lyrinth stole the power of the ambitions. Even for someone as capable as Lyrinth, all of that energy could be overwhelming. That kind of power is volatile. It may leak from her core until she manages to control it.
You think that's what's causing these strange magical incidents?
I cannot say for certain, but if I am correct, it means Lyrinth is somewhere in Fargrave. And it will only be a matter of time before she learns to wield that power without leaving a trail. This may be your last chance to speak with her.
Oh, let's see if I can track her down.
I do not know if you will find Lyrinth, but you may as well try. I sent my faithful servant Hezek to investigate the disturbances, though I doubt the fool has found much. Regardless, Kalia and I will meet you and your other allies in Leowin.
What else can you tell me about these magical disturbances?
Just look around the city for sparkling walls of dancing light. I understand they can be quite beautiful. Or find my servant, Hezek. I sent him out to investigate. Either way, you'll run into Lyrinth or not. She's stubborn, even for a Dremora.
Lyrinth, huh? I'll help you look. Let's meet at the Plaza of Portals in a bit to compare notes.
Okay.
Let's split up to look for Lyrinth. Is it too much to hope that we find her and she says she's really sorry for what she did?
Nope.
That she's not planning to do anything evil with the stolen power? On second thought, don't answer that.
You think Lyrinth will talk to us when we find her?
Hard to say. I think you'll probably have a better chance of getting her to open up than me. But will she actually tell us anything of substance? Lyrinth isn't the type to show her acorns to anyone. I'll keep my fingers crossed, though.
Callie?
Madam Wim and I will meet you in Leowin. I hope you get the chance to speak with Lyrinth before then. I still can hardly believe she has the power of the ambitions now. Why would she take them from the Anchorite? I thought she was our ally.
Lyrinth has always had her own agenda, though, right?
I have this horrible feeling in my stomach. After everything we've done, and everything we've lost to stop Mehrunes Dagon, it seems unfair for it to end this way. I would have trusted the Anchorite with that power, but Lyrinth? I'm not so sure.
All right. Find Lyrinth.
Stop stuffing your gullet! Madam Wim will be displeased if we do not keep moving!
Eating bacon?
Oh, it's you. Did Madam Wim send you? Tell her it's not my fault. Our lack of progress. My friend here stopped for a light snack.
Have you seen Lyrinth?
Yes and no.
There are strange wisps about. We have been following them. When I touched one, I saw an apparition of the Dremora.
An apparition?
It was Lyranth for certain, but only an echo of her. It must have something to do with the great power she is attempting to control. Follow the wisps, you'll understand what I mean. And keep me from having to face Madam Wim empty-handed.
Thanks. You enjoy your meal.
Even a Dremora of my talents cannot hope to stand alone against the Dagonists and an army of living disasters.
Thoughts are leaking out.
It cost you nothing, mortal. As for what I paid, I'd rather not discuss it.
I want to know what she paid.
We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge. Little mortal, come to take in the view.
Lyranth?
I had a feeling you would not rest until you found me, little mortal. I skirted the wood elf earlier, but I know better than to keep you from your goal. I assume you wish to speak with me. So, speak?
So why'd you steal the power?
Steal? Destron is dead, Sombren is dead, and Kalia was already stripped of hers. I stole nothing. As for the Anchorite, she is better off without them. She should thank me for removing that shackle to her past.
Was this your plan all along?
My plan? I started out looking to learn a secret. Where my search would lead, I had no clue. But yes, the more we uncovered, the more I grew interested in the Ambition's power. The ability to shift destinies. What happens next? Not your concern.
To shift destinies. Interesting. Doesn't need to end like this, though, Lyranth.
Oh, but it does. Where I walk next, no mortal has even ventured. Possibly no Daedra either, for that matter. I will not allow anyone to stand in my way. Not even you. It is time to let me go, little mortal.
There's still more I want to ask you, though.
Mortals. Always asking questions that do not require answers. But I cannot discount your role in helping me achieve my goals, so I suppose I can try to satisfy your curiosity. Go ahead. Ask what you will.
Why do you need the Ambition's power?
To fulfill a promise made a long, long time ago, little mortal. And that is all I will speak of it.
Probably to restore her clan. Our allies are meeting in Leon. You won't join us?
We are no longer allies. I do not see the point. My part in this is finished, and I am satisfied. There is nothing further I need from them. Or from you.
Will we see each other again?
I'm not a prophet, mortal. Seeing the future is not among my many abilities. But the whirls and eddies of existence carry us together and apart in their courses. None can truly know when we will meet again.
Alright, well, I don't have any other questions.
You have been quite useful, little mortal. You have my thanks, for what it is worth. Wherever I go next, do not attempt to follow. Our paths must diverge, at least for now.
Whoa, Lyranth, they're getting so high in your smoke. Here, over here.
There you are. Did you have any luck?
Yeah.
I looked everywhere and talked to everyone I could find. I even gave someone one of my arrows, and then he ran off with it. Ugh, this place. Did you find Lyrinth? I'm at the end of my branch here.
I did. That's the last we'll see of her, at least for a while.
Maybe that's for the best. Lyrinth worked as hard as any of us to stop Mehrunes Dagon, but we all understood she wasn't doing it for Nirn's sake. I'm almost afraid to ask, but did she say why she took the power of the ambitions?
Didn't really say, just to fulfill a promise.
Figures. Maybe it's silly, but I was hoping for a little reassurance that we didn't just unleash a new threat on the world directly after banishing another. I have a bad feeling about all of this, but there's not much we can do.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
You're right. Let's just hope it doesn't come back to bite us anytime soon. Come on, we should get to Leowin. The others should be gathering, and I'll pick up any stragglers we missed on the way. Meet you there?
Meet you in Leowin. And now that I think about it, though, the Anchorite has the blood of emperors, right? Where does Tiberius' Septum's bloodline start? Time to find our allies. Dean.
There you are.
Get everyone who came. Gamora, who can't come out into the city.
Mortal, I have grown accustomed to your presence. It is a strange thing, but not entirely unwelcome.
Hopefully you don't kill everyone here. Tessa? Hi.
Rumors of what you've done have flown across plains. Can't say I'm too surprised after what I saw in that citadel. Don't know how you see yourself, but you're a hero to the entire Kalmar clan.
How'd you get to Far... We're not in Fargrave.
I reached an awful town called Wretched Spire.
Yeah, we're not in Fargrave. That's the same dialogue. The Faith?
Quite the fate. And like all great celebrations, it's full of uninteresting people. Present company excluded, of course.
Different Skrillex with you?
What, to a fate like this? Of course not.
Come on.
Wading through all these social niceties is painful enough without dragging some squinty spider lover along behind me. Also, I already disposed of him.
Killed him?
Oh, don't be so dramatic. We both know he can't die. He's swirling through the spiral skeins creatia. Accreting, as they say. He'll be back to his old games soon enough.
Did you learn anything at least? Oh, wait, what?
Oh, don't be so. I managed to extract some minor details about his forging methodology. Not enough to replicate the process, but something to build on at least. Being able to create forgeries like the ebony blade we found would be quite the coup.
Why is that?
I could trap would-be thieves and foolish treasure hunters, barter for more valuable objects and so on. Even the illusion of power is power of a sort. And power is the coin of every realm.
Sounds a little ominous, though.
As always, my motives are pure. If they weren't, I suspect I'd have you to deal with. Neither of us would enjoy that, would we?
Nope.
Enjoy the party. Until next time.
Fuck. How'd you get in?
This almost feels like Fargrave. I've never seen Nirn so full of Daedra.
Yes?
I knew you were capable, mortal. But the more I speak to the individuals gathered here, the more I hear about your exploits.
North?
Don't like it here. Oh, too open, exposed. Could be summoned at any moment. Captured. Hope this magic holds as promised.
Why are you outside the Wretched Spire?
Didn't want to come. Madam Whim promised a ward. Protection from summoning. Only temporary. Go back to the town soon. Nirn is uncomfortable. Never been here before. Smells different. Too bright. Not clear why mortals like it.
What will you do when we return?
Good question. Perhaps wait for Tephalas to return. May take up pursuit of treaty. Tarvin owes me. May be willing to sign. Covered up his actions. Mortals aren't aware. Maintained stability. Eventually the protection will end. Then I'll move on.
Makes sense. Commander?
Enjoy your accolades and parades while you can. Take it from an old soldier. There's always another battle ahead.
We would really be leaving soldiering behind?
If I were wise, I'd have left it behind long ago. I've been wed to the blade for so long now, I wouldn't know what to do otherwise. So long as I'm fool enough to keep fighting, you can call on me.
Oh, the Four Winds did live. Where'd you go?
I once read in a First Era tome that even the smallest flea might inspire the tallest hist. You have inspired me in much the same way. I do not offer gratitude all that often, as you may know, but the other winds ask that I say thank you.
What are your plans now, then?
Elosi finally convinced us to take on students, replacements to carry the tradition of the winds. They will need a great deal more training before they can match our greatness. But knowing they will be out there pleases me.
Strength, vigor, firm, hardy skin. How could a single person contain so many gifts? And yet, here you stand, my Raj Biko. From the muds below my hut to the heights of this moment, a legend grows before my eyes.
Oh, your legend also grows from this too, right?
How could the deeds of Otumi Ra become any more legendary? My name is already known across all of Tamriel. What next, the moons? I receive my own stars? Actually, Now, just watching your great success pleases me enough.
Asrin.
You have come a long way from leading this poor lost soul to enlightenment. I've witnessed a great many phenomena as a Psijic, but never a mortal contend with a Daedra prince as you have.
Could have used your help, you know. Martina?
Have you seen my mistress, Lyrinth, the Dread Lady? I've looked everywhere. Has she forsaken me?
I kind of want to tell her, but at the same time, she'd be upset. Salvini?
Lord Sothasil, look! I've made it back to Tamriel. I wasn't killed in the folly eaten by horrific monsters with far too many teeth or lost between realms. Oh, Sylveni, you're a swit. Stop making a ruckus. You're ruining Set's disguise.
He really needs to go over and talk to Vaith. So how'd you get here?
There was a caravan moving through the Sever. We ended up in a city called, Fargrave. A group known as the Sarathu Tong helped me get back to Tamriel from there. I said that you'd help me in the folly. I hope that was all right.
Yeah, that's fine. But why are you in Lewin?
Oh, Sylveni, of course Sothasil wants to know what you're doing here. My lord, I was there when you saved Mournhold from Mehrunes Dagon. After I heard that you defeated him again, I wanted to congratulate you in person.
Savani, I'm not Silthasil.
Oh, yes, I know. Obviously, you're not the magician. How could you be? But in the event that you are, your secret's safe with me. I promise.
If you promise. All right. Mora, Dromora. Captain?
This day belongs to you, friend. I can't imagine how we would have stopped Von Dacia or Mehrunes Dagon without your help.
You played a part too. You dealt by your soldiers and made sure they didn't die, I guess.
I fought for my home and my people. Any soldier would do as much. But you, my friend, had the courage to take up a cause that wasn't yours and face dangers beyond this world. And all for the sake of strangers. I salute you.
Mm-hmm. Madam Wim?
Oh, you look as appetizing as ever, mortal. It is good to see you.
Yuffie.
Mehrunes and his putrefying swill of a cult whisper their lies into unsuspecting ears. You do a good thing. Tufe only wishes she had the skill to help you in your fight.
Next.
Tufe will spend some time with her family. She has learned not to take them for granted. After that, this one has given some thought to exploring Tamriel. There must be embers of the waking flame still lit. Tufe would like to extinguish them.
You got some people that would, you got some guards around here that would love to take you on. We'll see.
Your legend within these lands grows, and it is well deserved. I hope you have no plans for moving on from here unnoticed. Believe me when I say that the more people speak of you, the harder blending in becomes.
Keshu.
Twice now you have saved the people of Blackwood, and perhaps all of Tamriel, from the devastation of Mehrunes Dagon. Forgive me if I say that I hope we do not meet this way again.
Did that before. What's next?
Blackwood is at peace. I can lay down my sword for a time and spend my days building something new instead of fighting to save what is already here. Although, I think I will begin by building better walls in Gideon, just in case.
Elam?
Once again, I believe my work here is done. But if it turns out that Mehrunes Dagon needs yet another sharp lesson, I hope you'll think of me.
Thank you.
On the contrary, thank you. The destruction of Tamriel would have been bad for business. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have helped you avert that disaster. Just wish I'd had a proper contract to go along with it.
Make a contract next time. Talk to Rinkaius, we'll do it again.
Mortal, I have grown accustomed.
Okay, yeah, we did. Hezek?
So many mortals in one place. How do you all stand the overwhelming odor?
Aerox.
Master, it warms my tail to see you.
What do you do after all this?
Though I am grieved to no longer travel at your side, I must return to the Celestial Palanquin. Madam Wim has agreed to assist me in searching for another way to release me from this cursed form. Perhaps it is too much to hope for, but I must try.
Talk to everyone here now, right? Beverly?
I'm ready to stop moving, I think. I want a drink in one hand, a blood pie in the other, and my feet propped up on a table.
Callie?
It's good to see you safe and unharmed. You're looking well.
Good, you're here. I was afraid this crowd would turn ravenous if they had to wait any longer. Don't be alarmed. Looks like everyone's in a good mood. Though I think there's a few more people here than expected.
How did all these people find out where we're meeting?
Apparently, word spread faster than we thought. When I got here, there were already people gathered. Everyone knows what we did in Sundercliff. Everly's trying to muster the courage to say something to all of them, but she could use a little help.
I'll talk to her.
Everly's a little nervous. That wood elf can stare down a Daedric prince without blinking, but public speaking? There is the thought. She could use your help.
What do you do now?
Good question. I have my memories back, no strange ambition powers to speak of, and nothing riding on my shoulders. I could do anything. I think I'm going to stay close to Kalia for a bit. Tamriel is new to both of us. We can navigate it together.
We go back to Fargrave eventually?
Of course, it's my home, or at least the closest thing I've ever had to one. But I'm excited to familiarize myself with Tamriel. There's so much I don't know. Besides, having Kalia as a travel companion will be nice. We could both use the company.
Okay. Everly?
Look at all these people. I wasn't expecting this. I guess it's not that surprising. You've got a habit of bringing all sorts together, don't you? I think they want a speech or something. I can't stick arrows in a speech. What do I say?
Tell them that Tamriel is safe from Maroon's Dagon, and it's all thanks to me. I mean, us.
Thanks to you, more like. Sure, everyone here played a part, but no one would be left standing if you hadn't been there. You're the reason Tamriel is safe. I look up to you, you know. You deserve so much more than this. But here, take it.
Dragonkin is a run to the back, but is still prepared to follow its leader in danger. Uses armor to show Dragonkin that it's every bit as fierce as they are, despite its diminutive size.
People? Daedra? Everyone? I'm not particularly great at speeches, so I'll get this over with. Mehrunes Dagon tried to take Tamriel for himself, but we sent his ruddy ass back to oblivion. Now, there's one person who's been in this fight since the start of it, and I want to make sure they get their due. Take a bow, you! Blackwood deserves to celebrate its hero. Well, what a journey. Investigator Vale would be proud of us, don't you think?
Possibly.
I wouldn't have wanted to save the world with anyone else besides you. We make a pretty great team.
What's next for you, Everly?
Who knows? Maybe I'll find some new world-ending mess to get myself into. I've got a taste for it now. I'm going to miss you. But I'm sure our paths will cross again. The two of us never stay out of trouble for long.
I still remember the day you appeared in our vault. I was so scared back then. It felt like everything I knew was burning to ash. I've grown a lot since then, and I have you to thank for that. It feels like my life is finally just beginning.
What would we be doing now?
I grew up hidden away from the world, as did the Anchorite. We've decided to travel Tamriel together for the time being. I think of her as a sister, but one I don't know especially well. I'm looking forward to learning more about her.
It's nice to be able to celebrate something. Though I can't stop thinking about Lyranth out there with all that power. I know I'll be sleeping with one eye open for a good long while. But I'm glad I can count on you after all this.
Why sleep with one eye open? You don't have any power anymore, so he's not going to come after you. Arox, you want to come with me?
This is a grand day, Master. I am honored to be here to witness it. And should you ever have need of my fangs...
I do.
You will always have them.
Come with me, Arox. Let's go. On adventures!
I am impressed with you, mortal. You did something many thought was impossible, and are still standing at the end of it. When you first brightened the door of the House of Whims, I thought there was something special about you. Something intoxicating.
So what are you gonna do now?
Business, as always. Clients come and go, and come again. Oblivion will shudder for a time with the echo of Mehrunes Dagon's defeat, but it changes little for me. The House of Whims will always provide for those who have need of it.
Play. Captain, anything new?
This day belongs to you, friend. I can't imagine how we would have stopped Von Dacia or Mehrunes Dagon without your help.
Probably wouldn't. You need my awesomeness to finish that.
This one is not surprised. You had the courage to enter the Brandfire Reformatory to recover a stranger's sister. Of course you'd be the one to shove those half-witted pyromaniacs back to the pits where they belong.
Twice now you have saved the people of Black.
Once again, I believe my work here is done.
This is a grand day. Mehrunes Dagon, defeated by mortals. I did not think such a thing was possible. Madam Whim seems pleased. Perhaps that will make my existence under her more bearable.
The tales of our battles and victories will be known to all blade-bearers henceforth. They will be recited with the utmost pride.
Hey, come in, Rukias.
You called, we answered. Though I do not know if the mortals of Leowin approve of our presence. It came as quite a shock to those that witnessed our arrival. We will return to Oblivion quickly after this is through, do not worry.
Oh, they want to make sure it's not an invasion, right? Especially after all that.
Rumors of what you've done have flown across plains.
Yep, I already talked to you.
So, my erstwhile colleague banishes Dagon himself. I must admit I'm impressed. I know only 2 people who've accomplished the same, and they are worshipped as gods. Just don't let the victory go to your head. No one likes a conceited braggart.
This almost feels like Fargrave.
Nope.
I never.
Roth, anything new?
We meet again. Heard a story about you. Heard you held off Mehrunes Dagon's attack. Defeated the prince. Good. You did well in Wretched Spire. Clever. Strong. Perhaps I'll need you again. Made a good assistant.
Yes?
I'm going to find some of those pastries you mortals rave about. I might as well try to make sense of something, and I have more of a chance of understanding them than I do your accomplishments.
Enjoy your accolades and parades while you...
Oh, we'll see.
Your legend within these lands grows.
Nope. Summary?
Strength, vigor.
Nope. Mirror?
I once read in a first era
Nope. Larison?
Once again, the machinations of the Daedric princes have been thwarted by you.
Yes, they have.
We might have to start calling you the 12th Force.
Yes, that's exactly right. Martina?
My mistress,
Martina?
the Dread Lady, gone. And she didn't take me with her. What did I do to displease her? More importantly, what did you do to make her leave? Ugh, this is all your fault. It has to be. Or maybe this is a test. Go away. I need to ponder.
Little Yandere. Savani?
You, the magician, defeated Mehrunes Dagon again? This is a very kind Nord woman in Wretched Spire
Get there.
said that there was a group here who could help me. I've been trying to find them, but I don't have much coin. Oh, I'm sorry, but then I heard you defeated Dagon again.
So confusing me for Salt the Sill, huh?
I'm not confused. Right. You're in disguise too. I'll keep your secret here. I won't tell a soul, not even the Sarathu Tong when I find them. Your secret is safe with me, magician.
I think that's about it.
I still remember.
Well, what a journey.
Think right?
It's nice to be able to celebrate something.
All right. At least speech that he is. Oh no. Speech notes. Potential names for Marin's Dagon: Ruddy-Arse Coward, Mini-Arm Meanie, Daedric Prince of Being Defeated, Big Crack Corn, Dagon the Defeated, Cranky Overgrown Mudcrab, Stir Stomps a Lot, the Daedric Prince of Shouting, the kilt is not enough from down here. Huge ugly scamp. Talking points. The tense battle. Talk about the explosions, the arrows, the fire. Make sure to mention everyone by name. No, that might take too long. Too many names. We overcame the odds. We kicked Mehrunes Dagon in the ugly face. That's good. Keep it at that. Investigator Vale. Remember, don't talk for too long. Nobody likes a long-witted archer. Smile, but not too much. Too much smiling is creepy. Don't insult any Daedra. Maybe don't bring up Lyrinth unless she comes. Then maybe don't bring up the powers of the ambitions. That really it. This is a nice hall, by the way. Why is it stealing? Why can't I just take stuff? After everything I've done for Tamriel. After everything I've done.